Stefan. No. No, Stefan, I do not want to see you tonight. Look, if we're going to be working together in Paris, you've got to get something straight. Our relationship is strictly business. Do you understand that? No, wait a minute. You kissed me last night. It shouldn't have happened. And it won't happen again. All right, I'll see you in Paris. Bye.
See whom in Paris? As if I didn't know.
What?
What? Was that the ever-charming Stefan?
You know, if it wasn't for the ever-charming Stefan, I would have been stranded at the Cafe Paradise last night.
You knew I was with a client.
What? You were gone for so long, and you didn't call.
I'm sorry about that. Things really got out of hand.
Yeah? Well, they seem to be doing that a lot lately.
Well, there's still time to head over to Tops.
No, I have to pack.
But you're not leaving for days, and it's Vicky's engagement party.
Well, Krishan needs a lot of changes in my new line, and if I don't keep on top of things, I'm
Honey,
gonna
Vicky is your niece.
Yes, but I talked to her on the phone.
Oh, well, the phone.
I would really like to go, but I...
Then do it.
How am I gonna get ready for Paris?
You don't have to.
What?
You can cancel your trip.
What is she doing here? Oh, of all the nerve!
Lisa, honey, what are they doing here?
They're having their engagement party.
I thought it was at the Cafe Paradise.
It was supposed to be. Something came up, and Donna sort of put it to me at the last minute.
I can't believe this.
Honey, I thought you were out on a date.
We canceled. I came here to have dinner.
Sweetheart, listen.
Felicia, how could you let them come here? We had our engagement party here.
I know that. I am sorry. I shouldn't have. I'm sorry.
Vicky planned this.
No, she didn't. I swear she didn't. No,
Yes.
the Cafe Paradise's chef quit.
Yes, she did. She always has to get back at me.
Honey, listen to me. Why don't we go down to my suite? All right? Lisa.
No.
We can have room service from there, all right?
No. I'm not going anywhere. I came here to have dinner. And that's exactly what I intend to do.
She is not staying.
Oh, yes, she is.
I'm sure she didn't know that we'd be here.
Oh, all right. Wonderful, Lisa. Would never do anything like that. No, she knows very well what she's doing.
And she's not leaving because she's trying to prove a point.
Come on, I'm sure she got here by mistake.
Oh, right. And she just happened to make a grand entrance standing up there so everyone could see her.
She came in up there because that's where the door is.
Dad. Michael, I don't care. She came here on purpose just to ruin this evening.
Oh, Donna, don't be ridiculous.
Rachel, it's obvious.
Donna, no one knew where this party was. We didn't even know about it till late this afternoon.
I don't believe this. Are you taking her side against your future daughter?
Donna, I'm not taking anybody's side.
I'm sure it's just a coincidence. Yes, how would she know that we were having this party here?
Revenge radar? Well, it's certainly a very awkward situation.
Try not to enjoy it too much, Iris.
I don't think anybody's going to enjoy it very much. It looks like Lisa is staying.
Are you sure I can't talk you into going to the suite?
Positive. What do you recommend for an appetizer?
Oh, I don't know. I think the stuffed shells are pretty good tonight.
Listen, why don't we go out on the balcony for a while?
You find it that difficult to look at her?
No, I was thinking about you.
Tammy, tonight was supposed to be fun.
Well, I'm sure she's not having any fun either.
You do that automatically, don't you?
What?
Think of Lisa's feelings.
Listen,
Well, what about my feelings, Jamie? Does that matter?
can we just enjoy the...
Where are you going?
I'm going over there.
No, you're not, Mother.
Her sitting there is an insult to you, and I will be right back.
Please,
No, Felicia.
Lisa,
Yes, Donna.
I know that this is all very upsetting for you.
I'm not upset.
Well, my daughter is.
Oh, well, maybe she has a guilty conscience.
Lisa didn't have any idea they were having their little party tonight.
Oh, well, she does now. So you can leave.
Excuse me?
Yes, this is Jamie and Victoria's engagement party.
Well, this is a public restaurant.
Yes, but I told you Victoria is upset, and in her condition...
Well, I came here to have dinner.
Yes, but you see, my daughter...
Can stick it if she doesn't like it.
So you still say you never went into Mary's place on New Year's Eve?
I've been telling you that since yesterday, haven't I?
Did your girlfriend go in?
I told you she wasn't there.
New Year's Eve and you're not with your girlfriend?
Is this some law that says I gotta spend New Year's Eve with my girlfriend, huh?
Most guys would want to.
Well, then I guess I ain't like most guys, now am
I wouldn't brag about it.
I? Excuse me. Did you spend New Year's Eve with your boyfriend? Huh? Yeah, I didn't think you did. See, if you did, you wouldn't be so uptight right now.
Let's stick to what you were doing that night, okay, smart guy?
Cool. I ain't got nothing to hide. It's okay if I smoke?
Sure. How long you been smoking?
Yes. Oh, you worried about me?
You always smoke the same brand?
Nope. Special brand. Comes from New York. Costs a little more, but I think I'm worth it. What's the matter? I know it's bad for me, but come on.
You don't know half of it, mister. This is the forensics report on Mary's place.
So?
So, it says the fire was started by a match. It might have been arson.
You breaking my heart, all right?
And the report also shows a distinctive brand of cigarettes were found on the site. You mind showing me your pack? Maybe you should call your lawyer.
Hey, Vince.
Yeah, I thought you were working late.
Yeah, I got off early. I thought I'd come home and check on Molly, you know?
I just did that. She's fine. Why don't you go up there?
Yeah. You're in that robe when I left.
Yeah.
You haven't shaved.
I guess GQ will have to find somebody else to put on the cover.
Listen, I got an idea. Why don't I go check on Marley, and you and I will have a night out.
A night out?
Yeah, we'll get some greasy food. We'll come home drunk as two skunks.
What about Marley, huh?
I'll check on her before we leave. I know this bar that has hard-boiled eggs the size of your fist.
Thank you. That's very nice, but no.
Come on, Mary's out of town.
Yeah, so?
So we're on our own. Okay. I'll grab Marley. We'll call out, order some Chinese food. I know this video place that delivers. I get a professional discount.
Look. Just take care of Marley, huh? I'm fine.
No, you're not, Vince.
Give me a break.
Why don't you give yourself one? Why don't you just admit you're depressed as hell about the fire?
I'm fine. I'm just tired, that's all.
No, you're not. Vince, I'm worried about you, man.
Don't. I can take care of myself.
How? By sitting around like this all day?
What am I supposed to get dressed for?
Why are you putting up this big front for everybody?
What am I supposed to do? Start bawling?
Yeah, if you feel like bowling, start bowling.
You know, it's too bad I don't have a business anymore. Then I could afford to have Mary analyze me.
Why, you too big of a man to let her know that you're hurting, Vince?
No.
Because I understand what that's like.
That's not it.
Listen, I know what Mary's place meant to you. You gotta tell somebody. You gotta tell Mary.
What the hell am I supposed to tell her? That it was her fault that I lost it in the first place?
Cancel my trip to Paris?
Why not?
For one thing, Christian and Stefan are expecting me.
Isn't Vicky expecting you at her party?
She understands that this trip is very important.
Can't you just put it off for a few days?
No, I can't.
Why?
My success dresses are getting a big promotional push. Now, I have to be there.
Why?
They're my designs.
Can't Christian and Stefan push your designs?
No.
Why?
Because I don't want them to, that's why. Now, this is a major step in my career, and my career is very...
important to you?
And your career is very important to you. And I jumped all over you about last night. I'm sorry.
Okay. Look. We both have careers that we love, right?
Yes.
But our first love is always each other.
I know.
And we're not going to worry about this anymore, right?
Right. But, wait, can I just say one thing?
All right.
At least you know when I'm going to Paris. I mean, I never know when you might get a phone call in the middle of the night and leave me in a restaurant or in bed. I'm not used to that.
So I'm unpredictable. I thought that was one of the many personality traits that you adored about me.
Well, it is and it isn't. But from now on, I promise to be more understanding.
You've been fine. Really, don't worry about it.
So, tell me all about your new client.
Oh, well, his name is Ruben.
Uh-huh.
And unfortunately, the cops think that he's responsible for what happened at Mary's place.
You mean he set the fire?
Well, they were holding him for questioning. He hasn't been accused of anything.
But the McKinnons, that's Kathleen's family.
Yes, it is.
Well, how can you defend someone who'd do something like
Nicole,
that to them?
everyone is entitled to legal counsel.
Well, yeah, I know that, but
What?
I'm just surprised, that's all.
At what?
Well, is this the kind of client you want? An arsonist?
I don't think of him as an arsonist. I think of him as a kid who needs a break.
Well, I just think that maybe you better...
Mr. Winthrop.
Yes.
Hi, I'm Ronnie.
Yes, we've enjoyed your singing over at the Pelican Club.
Thank you. Look, I'm sorry if I'm interrupting, but I have to talk to you right now.
Ned.
Yeah, sure. Come on in. Sit down, please.
No, I don't want to sit. I want you to help me help my brother.
Your brother?
But he is your client, isn't he?
I don't know.
Well, Ruben called me before from the police station.
Ruben? Ruben is your brother?
Yes.
The one who set the fire at Mary's place?
Then he did do it.
Well, he says he didn't.
And what does the cops think?
They're just holding him for questioning right now.
Oh, God, I knew it. I kept telling him.
So far, the cops don't have any hard evidence at all.
Then why is he in jail?
Well, his girlfriend was staying with...
Laura?
You know her?
Not well, but yes.
Well, she was staying with the McKinnons, and she had access to the keys to Mary's place, and she also knew that there was money in the cash register.
Then why didn't the cops arrest her?
They also brought her in for questioning, but then Ruben stormed into the place and said that they had the wrong person.
He admitted it?
No, he admitted that he was near Mary's place at the time of the fire, and that Pilara wasn't with him.
Oh, nice time to play hero, Ruben. He said you were his lawyer.
Yes, that's right. I happened to be at the station at the time, and he looked like he needed help.
He doesn't have any money.
Don't worry about that.
I'll pay you what I can.
Please, don't worry about that. Do you want to go see him?
Yes, I was on my way down to the police station. I thought if you would...
Absolutely. Let's go.
Look, I know Ruben. I mean, I know he's no stranger to trouble, but...
I will do everything I possibly can to help him.
It's just he's my brother, and this could ruin him.
Cass is a great lawyer, Ronnie. I know he'll do everything he can to help your brother.
I'm sorry about this.
No, you go on. I'll be here when you get back.
Let's go. Thank you. See you later.
So, what do we do now?
We get on with the engagement party.
You can't tell me this isn't bothering you, Jamie.
I'll try not to let it.
You think I'm not?
Well, I'm sure they'll serve once Josie and Matthew get here.
Oh, well, doesn't matter. I've lost my appetite anyway.
Vicky, I'm sure your father's right. It was just a coincidence.
Well, I still can't believe it. She is refusing to leave.
Yes, it certainly is hard to believe.
Well, Michael, can't you say something to her?
Mother,
do something?
please.
Honey, it is your engagement party.
Yeah, it was.
Well, we're supposed to be having a good time, so there we go. Here we go. That's for you. Up. Careful. Okay.
Why is it you always know the right thing to do?
I try, baby. Here we go.
Oh, I know, Victoria. Why
Yeah.
don't you tell everyone about the gorgeous house you just bought?
Yes.
Oh, yes, it is wonderful. It's on Knollwood Street in Hampton Hills. It's
Hampton
beautiful.
Hills. Isn't that place you wanted?
Oh, they have the most immense living room. Yeah, see it.
And in the living room,
Yes,
it's
and in
got
the
this big-
fireplace. Oh, there is an enormous
what I was
fireplace downstairs and one in the master bedroom.
Well.
Oh, I'm sorry. Go ahead and tell the rest of the story.
Well,
Oh, there they are.
Hi, Carly. Nice to see you. Don't you look pretty?
Thank you.
Did Jamie invite Lisa? No. Then what is she doing?
She didn't know the party was going to be here.
Oh?
Yes, I know. It's terrible. What's happened to Sam and Amanda?
Sam had to stay late at the gallery, and Amanda's going away tomorrow.
Okay, well, come join the party. Look who's here, everybody.
oh, hi. Good. You're coming to the party.
Thank you. Glad you're here.
Victoria, finish telling about the house, please.
Oh, all these wonderful stories. I'm sure you want to hear. Well, there's an enormous kitchen, though. It's beautiful. It's got so many devices you wouldn't believe.
Not that I expected to be using them.
Hey, I
Oh, right.
Cousin dinner.
You keep looking over at Lisa.
This must be really hard on her.
Yeah.
I mean, this is where she and Jamie announced their engagement.
Oh.
I wish there's something I could do for her.
She bought a house in Knollwood.
What?
Vicky. She just said she bought a house on Knollwood. That's where Jamie and I were going to live.
No.
She is amazing.
I can't believe that Jamie would allow such a thing.
Sometimes I think the only thing Vicky and Donna want to do is hurt me. Because I almost got in the way of what they wanted.
Honey, listen to me. You know, I don't know about anything else, but I do know about tonight. I spoke to Ada myself. This really wasn't planned. I promise you that.
Well, I'm sure Vicky is pretty happy with the way things turned out.
Now, listen, you know that I'm the first one to think the worst about Vicky. But in this case, it's just not true. I'm sure she's just as unhappy about tonight as you are.
She looks pretty happy to me. She gets everything she wants, doesn't she?
Lisa, I thought you were going to try and put this behind you.
It's not so easy.
I know it's not. Listen, why don't we go?
No.
All right?
No.
Why do you want to put yourself through this?
Because I have to get used to it.
Is that really the real reason?
Okay. Okay, maybe I just want to show Donna and Vicky they can't dismiss me.
Honey, why do you bother? I mean, who gives a damn what they think?
I guess maybe I do. I guess I still want to show her that she can't get everything she wants without a fight. Well, all the devices are... It's my turn to make them squirm. I didn't hear.
How's Marley? She's fine. I told her I'd bring her something to eat in a while. So, why don't you tell me what you meant before?
Nothing. I was just blowing off some steam.
Makes sense to me.
What?
Well, Mary brings this girl into your house and takes her under her wing. Practically invites her and her boyfriend to rip us off. You lose the restaurant because of it. I can understand how you'd be a little ticked off at Mary.
She didn't mean for any of that to happen.
I know that, I know.
You know how she tries to mother the world. She thinks. Remember what she was like when you were little, when you used to visit here?
She was a regular Mrs. Cleaver, always smiling, making cookies.
And that laugh.
I never wanted to leave.
I never believed that she was mine, that I was so lucky. And Reginald Love's kids were crazy about it, too.
Don and Nicole?
Yeah, and Peter. When they were small, she went to work there. She used to come home and tell me all about how she listened to them and how she fixed this one's dress and take their part with their dad.
Is that when she and Reginald...
Wow. He was after her from the very beginning. But it was the kids that hooked her. And the fact that there wasn't much for her to come home to here.
Well, it's not gonna happen like that again, pal.
When she wanted to go back to work at the hospital this time, I fought it. But then I thought, the kids are grown up, And she needed something of her own. Besides, I was very, very busy at the restaurant.
What do you think, Vince? You think she's gonna change the way she feels about you because the restaurant burned down?
Why wouldn't she? I changed the way I feel about me. That place was who I was. I was the guy who owned Mary's place. I named her, right? I thought I had lost her forever. But when she came back, that's where I was standing, right in Mary's place.
And she didn't come back to you because you owned a restaurant. She came back to you because she never loved anybody else.
Oh, yeah? Then, you explain something to me. How come she let that young woman come in here and cause all that chaos?
Sure she never meant...
Why? Why am I never enough?
Help. 582.
Aren't you gonna call your lawyer?
I don't need nobody to talk for me.
You do have the right to have
I said I don't need nobody. What's the matter, you deaf?
Then you're waiving your right to counsel.
Tell me something. What's a good-looking woman like you don't get?
I will ask the questions, okay?
Okay. There is one question I'm dying to ask you.
Do yourself a big, fat favor and don't. Cigarette butts were found on the kitchen floor at Mary's place. They were all the same brand.
So what? A lot of people smoke.
Not fancy European cigarettes with gold paper around the filter.
All right, hold on. Wait a minute.
Were you lying about where you were that night?
I don't lie, okay?
Oh, is that right?
That's right, lady. I don't lie.
Do you know what you get for arson and robbery?
I didn't do nothing.
So you didn't break in and you didn't break into the cash register?
No.
All we have to do is run a fingerprint check on those cigarette butts we found. It'll go a whole lot easier if you would tell the truth.
Okay. All right. I didn't break in, though. The door was open.
Then you did go inside.
Just to get warm, okay?
Oh, come on, Reuben.
I didn't start no fire, okay?
Oh, really? You did?
Hey, what's going on here?
Okay. What are you doing?
He was asking me questions about Mary's place.
Don't you say another thing. You should know better than this.
I told him to call you.
You're not supposed to question my clients unless I'm present.
What did you do, threaten him?
Ronnie.
Look, just because you and I don't get along, lady, doesn't mean you can try to railroad my brother.
Your brother?
And you wouldn't believe the
backyard how big it is. I know Mikey's gonna come over and play with our baby.
Hey, wait a minute. Do you know that your baby is going to make Mikey a 3-year-old uncle?
That's good. Uncles should act like 3-year-olds.
That's right. Sounds like a lovely house. Well, you've certainly thought of everything.
Oh, yes. Victoria is going to make a wonderful mother and wife. Don't you think so, Jamie?
The best.
Mrs. Wheeler.
Yes?
There's a phone call. They said it was important.
Well, would you get the number and take a message, please?
They said it was very important.
I said take a message.
You certainly seem to be taking a cavalier attitude towards business this evening.
Well, there's a time for business and there's a time for pleasure. Tonight's my time for pleasure. May I have some more champagne, please?
Excuse me, you two. I've got to make a phone call. Would you like me to say anything to Lisa?
No, I think it'd be best just to leave her be.
I feel pretty bad for her.
I know. So do I.
Excuse me.
Jamie, I want you to do what's right. I mean that.
You like Lisa a lot, don't you?
Yeah. Everybody is just ignoring her.
Well, she's with Miss Gallant.
Well, still. Listen, would you mind if I went over there and saw how she's doing?
No.
Good. I'll be right back.
Listen, why don't you tell me about that paralegal job you're probably going to be getting?
What?
You know, the job with Cass and Zach. Tell me about it.
Oh, well, I have to pass a test first.
Oh, you know you'll do that.
It'll take a lot of studying.
You'll do it.
Hey, did anyone mention the word studying here?
Hi, Matt.
Hi, honey.
I just wanted to check to see if I still have my study partner.
Study partner?
Oh, well, Matt and I are going to hit the books together.
If you still want to.
Oh, sure.
This must be kind of rough for you.
Yeah, it is weird.
Well, listen, if it's any consolation, I think you're terrific. I guess I just have a weakness for women named Grady.
Oh, you see why I love this kid?
Well, listen, I better get back to Josie.
Well, I'll call you soon about studying.
Great. Anytime you want. I'm all yours. Bang. I'm any... Bye.
Well, it seems to me that Matthew has a little bit of a crush on you.
Well, you better get over it.
Oh, come on. There's no harm in having a little crush.
There's no sense wasting your time wanting someone you can't have. Learn that from Jamie.
Lisa.
You're watching
For a limited time.
I have nothing to say to you.
Listen, I'm going to go.
No, stay.
No, I really need to powder my nose.
Felicia.
No, please, stay.
No, don't. What is he doing over there with her? Where's Victoria?
Victoria is out on the balcony with Mac and Rachel.
What? What is she doing out there when her fiance
She's
is over
out there ignoring this whole situation, which I suggest you do, darling. Where are you going?
I'm just going to the ladies' room, all right?
All right.
Be interesting to see how it all turns out, won't it?
My daughter's feelings are not to be the subject of a debate.
Well, at least Vicky's going into it with her eyes open.
Jamie and Lisa's relationship is over.
I think a wife needs to know where she stands with her husband, don't you?
I think a wife has no reason to feel insecure if she knows her husband loves her.
Then Donna won't mind when you tell her about us.
There is no us. That ended a long time ago.
Still planning to tell her tonight?
There's no reason not to.
Might be a little bit anticlimactic, don't you think? One triangle is enough.
Don't.
Lisa, we need to talk.
Aren't you afraid your fiance's gonna see us?
She knows that I'm here.
Got her permission, did you?
Vicky is as upset about this as you are.
Oh, is she? Did I ruin her engagement party the way she ruined mine? You remember that night, don't you, Jamie?
Yes, I do.
You see, that was the night that your sweet fiance told you she was pregnant.
Vicky didn't plan that, and she didn't plan this.
That's what you want to believe? Fine.
Lisa, you've got Vicky all wrong.
No, I think I've pretty much got her pegged.
Lisa, what happened to us
especially to you, was terrible, but it's not Vicky's fault.
How very admirable of you, defending your intended.
Lisa, I know you're still hurt.
I'm fine.
Lisa.
Don't. Please, just go away.
No. Not until we clear this up.
Oh, good. Just the person I wanted to see.
Sorry, I was just leaving.
Oh, really? Then why don't you tell Lisa to leave?
You're having your little party in my restaurant. I think that's enough, don't you?
My daughter is very upset.
Well, my niece is very upset.
Well, then tell her to leave.
What happened to mending our fences, Donna? Or was that just some lovely little speech, you know, so you could use the restaurant tonight? Is that your usual bull?
Do I need to remind you that I am paying for this evening?
Well, I'm paying for it, too. A lot.
I will not bother you again.
Thank God.
Well, look, this disaster at the Cafe Paradise was not my fault.
Disaster. You know, it's interesting, isn't it? Because that word seems to follow this engagement. I wonder if that's some little sign. Give me my lipstick, Donna. I want to get back to Lisa. Give it to. Oh, dear. Isn't that sad? You're beginning to show your age, Donna.
Oh, well, look who's talking.
I don't want to fight with you, really, I don't. I'm trying to remember that we were once friends.
Well, time changes a lot of things.
Well, you didn't change with me.
You don't know me at all.
Wait a minute, what's going on here?
I think Lisa should leave this party.
Oh, please, Donna, stop it, will you?
Well?
Well, what?
Well, what do you think?
I think Lisa should do what she wants to do.
Thank you, Rachel.
Can't you see that it's wrong for her to be here?
What's wrong is that I let you have it here. But at least I'm willing to admit my mistakes. Excuse me, I'm sorry, Rachel.
Well, I can certainly see the union of our two families is not getting off to a very good start. Excuse me.
Great.
Oh, did I miss something?
Well, I don't know. You might have. I'm going back to the tab. Are you coming?
Yeah, I'll join you in a minute. Do you believe I have to ring Brava?
Why? What's wrong?
Well, nothing I can't handle, I'm sure.
You handle it.
Ronnie, your brother admits being at the restaurant the night of the fire.
What?
Cigarette butts were found in the kitchen floor.
Oh, that's your case against my brother? Cigarette butts?
I would like to know what kind of cigarettes he smokes.
Give her your pack, Ruben.
Yo, man, she can hold this against me.
She can hold a lot of things against you. Now, why don't you show the woman that you're anxious to cooperate? This doesn't prove anything, you know.
It can put him in the restaurant the night of the fire.
You just come home like
Yo,
that.
don't be giving me no hassles right now, okay, Ronnie? I don't need none.
Ronnie, could you wait outside, please?
Why?
I think Ruben and I need to talk alone.
I'll be outside.
All right, wait, hold up. Don't tell Mom about this, okay? Please?
Look, just do yourself a favor and listen to the man, okay?
All right, I'm going. Cass, I want to talk to you before you leave.
Sit down, please. Oh, sit down. I thought I told you not to say anything.
But she was hassling me, man.
Were you in Mary's place the night of the fire?
Maybe I was, maybe I wasn't.
Yes or no?
Yeah, okay, you happy?
And what else did you tell her?
Nothing.
Okay, now how about telling me what else happened?
Nothing. I just had a smoke, and that was it.
You're lying.
You sound like one of those cops instead of my lawyer.
You want my help or not?
I want you to get me out of here.
Come on, Ruben. Look at the facts, man. Your girlfriend had access to the keys to Mary's place. You've already very stupidly admitted that you were in there the night of the fire, and you've got a record. Now, do you honestly think they're going to try to pin this rap on somebody else?
Look, I did not break in and I didn't take no money, all right?
Then maybe it's about time you told me what you did do.
This holiday season.
Possible.
Okay. How did you get into Mary's place?
Door is open.
Vince McKinnon says the door was locked.
You gonna believe him? Or you gonna believe me?
Oh, him.
Door is open.
Because your girlfriend took care of that already?
I told you she was not there, all right?
Reuben!
I said she wasn't there. Now just get off of me.
Okay, all right. Let's move on to something else. The police report says the fire was started because of a match.
I don't know. Accidents can happen.
Is that what happened? Did you start the fire by
I
accident?
didn't start no fire.
You were there, you were smoking.
Why the hell would I torch that place, huh?
To cover your tracks.
That's what you're trying to say, man.
The cops think you stole money out of the cash register and then set the fire.
I didn't steal no money.
Well, what happened to it?
I don't know. I didn't take it.
Where is the money?
I don't know if you heard about this, but I believe there was a fire.
Listen, the cops found your fingerprints on the cash register.
It's a lie. Must be. Or else that woman Courtney would have said something about that.
Maybe I have access to some inside information. So you stole the money and you set the fire?
Didn't steal the money.
We? Who's we? Hey, kid. Either you talk or I walk.
Is there anything I can say to make you feel better?
I was doing just fine till you came over here.
I was worried about you.
You afraid I was gonna make a scene? Don't flatter yourself, Jamie. I'm not gonna hurl myself at your feet and beg you to come back.
I had hoped we could talk this out.
But we can't. So go back to your party and leave me alone.
You're a little hard on him, don't you think?
No, I don't.
Oh, sweetheart. All this bitterness is just going to eat away at you.
I am not going to keep my feelings inside anymore. I am tired of being good old understanding Lisa. I'm tired of being a doormat, and I'm tired of always giving and never getting anything back. I'm just tired.
Honey, listen, let's go down to my place.
No.
Right, please. What are you doing? Where are you going?
Don't worry, I'll be right back.
Lisa.
Felicia, we've got a disaster on our hands.
We're gonna have a real disaster if you don't let go.
No, but there's trouble. You know the rags to riches story?
The what?
The story about you.
What about it? Can't this wait?
No, it can't wait. I have to leave immediately, and I want you to tell Daddy that I need to talk to him urgently tonight.
I will tell him the moment I see him.
You promise you won't forget?
I promise, all right?
Good hands?
Yeah, thanks a lot. I'll take it. Now, who was with you that night?
Nobody.
You said we just now.
Oh, did I? My mistake.
Come on, Reuben.
Yo, you got ears, man? I said nobody was with me.
I don't think you did this. At least, I don't think you meant to do it.
Well, you know how it feels to be the minority then.
But the only shot you have is to tell me the truth. Now, if you don't start leveling with me right now, I'm walking out of here.
Fine, go ahead, man. I don't need the aggravation.
Neither does your sister, but that doesn't stop her from trying to help you. Now, why won't you try to help yourself?
What do you want from me, man?
The truth, man! Who was with you that night? It was a woman, wasn't it? You're trying to protect her, right? Forget it.
All right, wait up. just don't want her involved in this, man.
Who is it?
It's my girlfriend. Name's Pilar. She didn't have nothing to do with it. It was all my idea.
To do what?
Take the money.
Then you did take it.
No, I didn't. I was going to, but Pilar talked me out of it.
Well, if that's true, then...
It is true. But you think the cops are gonna believe that, huh? That I changed my mind, that I saw the light? They're gonna look at me and they're gonna book me, man. They ain't gonna buy that.
Bad news, Ruben. The fingerprints found in Mary's place matches yours.
See what I tell you, man. Nailed and sentenced.
Is he under arrest?
As of right now.
What are the charges?
Breaking, entering, felony theft, and arson.
What?
The DA is recommending bail be set at $10,000.
I don't have that kind of money.
Come on, Ruben, you have a bail hearing to attend.
Wait a minute.
What?
I'll post his bail.
Oh, was it really necessary for you to follow me into the bathroom? I didn't know you were in here, Vicky. Good. Because I really think this fighting and gossip is just a waste of time. You bought a house on Knollwood, didn't you? How could you do that?
I didn't do it despite you, Lisa. You know, even that is a bit extravagant for me.
Do you enjoy doing these things? You know, isn't it enough that you have Jamie?
What are you talking about?
I'm talking about having your engagement party at Tops. When Jamie and I had ours here, the one you ruined.
That was an accident, Lisa. You know that.
And I just supposed it was an accident that you got pregnant.
Jamie and I are getting married. We're gonna have a baby, and we're going to move into our house. And nothing you can do or say is going to change that. Excuse me.
You just wait a minute. Get away from me, Lisa! I just want to hear you say it.
Get away from
you
me,
planned
Lisa.
it all, didn't you?
No, I didn't!
Wally Kurth spends the day with a soap star. One Day With, every Saturday night at 6:30, part of the Saturday Six Pack.